Bola Tunibu is contesting for the presidency of Nigeria. I saw by Onanuga, his spokesperson, few days saying that they are going to conduct the Bola Tunibu project and campaigning on two legs. One leg on Bola Tinubu's performance in Lagos. The other leg, the achievement of APC government in Nigeria. And I like and say all the two legs are broken legs for the following reasons. If you are promoting, they are hinging so much hope on Bola Tinubu's achievement in Lagos. But if you search further, my brother, you realize that the more they mention Lagos as a reason for electing Tunibu, the more they inflict injury, difficulty here on his political aspiration for the following reasons. Number one, 60% of the entire infrastructure that's in Lagos now is as a result of two reasons. The status of Lagos as a colony, and then the status of Lagos as a federal capital. These two statuses conferred on Lagos the advantage of huge infrastructural development before even Bola was there. Secondly, if you look at the airport, look at the seaport, National Stadium, museum, all these solid structures were there much earlier than Bola Tinubu. Third Malad Bridge was also there long before Bola Tinubu. If you even talk about Bola Tinubu has raised the revenue of Lagos, look at the policy. Buba Maro was there. During Buba Maro's time, the revenue of Lagos was 14 billion naira annually. By the time he handed over to Bola Tinubu raised it to 84 billion. After Bola Tinubu, it was Ambode. It was Fashola. Fashola raised 264 billion. Ambode took it to 468 billion. And the current guy took it to 890 billion by the last April 2022. But everybody is saying that Bola Tinubu made Lagos. People are insulting the memory of Lateef Jakonde. Lateef Jakonde is the person responsible for 40% of all low-cost housing units. Obasanjo was responsible for the educational infrastructure and the total enrollment of people in primary and secondary schools. If Buba Marua hear the story of Bola Tinubu responsible for the development of Lagos, our Lord's spirit will never forgive people. That of Jakonde. Buba Marua will take offense. Ambode will. Someone will. Even the current governor will take offense. The biggest contribution of Bola Tinubu to Lagos is that his company, Alpha Beta, his wife, the senator, his son, and his clique around him were the biggest beneficiary of Lagos. He was at best a tax collector. But visionary leadership started immediately after Tunibu left. That is when people had a 10-15-year development plan that is being implemented seriously and strictly censored. When you go to the second leg of the campaign, the achievement of APC, I begin to wonder, like, for example, if APC go to my state at federal level, if Bola Tinubu go there, what will be his selling points? Already in my state, Kasina, 12 local governments are completely under bandits. They have taken over health institutions. They have taken over secondary schools.
No, you're talking about Katsina State.
Katsina State.
The president, that's the president's home state, isn't it?
That is where the president comes from. Go and write it, search everywhere. 12 local governments are completely under the control of bandits. We have hundreds of thousands of bandits littered all over Katsina State. Over 45% of children sit on the floor in both secondary school and primary schools. There are over 3 million unemployed youth in Katsina State. Farmers cannot go to the farm. No single functional industry. Everybody is on its own. Nobody is at home, on the highway, in the industry, in banking halls, not even on your farms. In fact, for those who go to the mosque and church in Katsina State on Sunday and Fridays, they are eager for the sermon to be over because anything can happen. These days, even in cemeteries, when you go to bury your dead in Katsina State, you are under permanent fear, because fear is the beginning of wisdom in Katsina State. So if you go to Katsina State, or if you go to Kogi State, if you go to Benangwari, if you go to so many other parts of northern Nigeria, what will be the selling points of APC in those states where insecurity is the watchword? That is very, very important. If you go to campaign for APC in the academic sector, how are you going to approach the academic community and the students? What story will APC tell them to believe that APC love them when